What time is it, sports fan?
It's time for your Hdsr Sports Report!
With Terry Kurtz.
The Victor Valley College Lady Rams hold on to outlast San Bernardino Valley. This is a must-win game for the Lady Rams if they are to make the playoffs. VVC enters tied with San Bernardino Valley for second place in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference. This game, a showdown, if you will, for second in the conference and the playoff berth that comes with it. This is an intense and physical battle, often brutal. Two Lady Wolverines will be ejected for flagrant fouls. Did you see the Lady Wolverine throw the punch at Hdsr Marin's face when they are down? This unnecessary roughness followed a pattern set the day prior. Coach Rick Thomas's Rams beat San Bernardino Valley in a game that saw the Wolverines slapped with 4 technicals and 2 San Bernardino players ejected. As for this ladies' game, Coach Troy Hall's team builds a 4-point lead at halftime, but recalls they led at the half at San Bernardino Valley 4 weeks prior, and the Lady Wolverines rallied to beat VVC by 3 in mid-January. In this day after Valentine's Day encounter, no love lost between these two teams. The Lady Rams have to fight off a frantic late-game rally by the visitors to emerge victorious. How close is this one at the end? This 3-point attempt that spins out would have tied the game with 9 seconds to play. Let's go back and see how this one starts out. Jasmine Burley gets the entry pass assist from sister Ajane Burley and scores VVC's first points of the game. Jasmine and AJ Burley out of Coach Kelly Hennessy's Oak Hills High School program. Points off turnovers favor VVC. Aliyah Ahmad steals up court to AJ Burley, who ties the score at 9. Here is how Aliyah Ahmad can turn the game around. She deflects the pass, runs it down, runs the court, and takes it coast to coast. VVC takes the lead, 11-9. There are 7 lead changes the first half. Akia Lacey, one of her team-high 9 rebounds, the assist to Destiny Marin, who hits from out to put the Lady Rams back on top 14-13 after San Bernardino Valley led 13-12 at the end of the first quarter. Both teams' scoring machines hit a 2.5-minute stall. VVC's restarts kick-started by Viviana Rojas's back-to-back baskets. This will be the best game of her career for the 5'9" sophomore from Atalanta when the importance of the game and pressure under fire are taken into account. Viviana Rojas is very good at taking what the defense gives her, in this case, baseline access and the tough shot on the run. Destiny Marin scored a team-high 17 when VVC lost at San Bernardino Valley, and the Wolverines will try anything and everything to hold her in check this game, but they don't. Hdsr Marin's baskets are big ones. VVC regains the lead on this one, 21-19. This is just before you saw the play on the floor where the Lady Wolverine took a swing at Destiny Marin's face and is ejected. This technical foul free throw enables VVC to break a 21-21 tie. Next sequence, the Lady Wolverines take it one step further. Destiny Marin rebounds and heads up court. The Lady Wolverine draws a bead on her and undercuts her, sending Destiny Marin down hard. She will be back up as the San Bernardino Valley player is instructed to make her exit. The former Lady Diamondback from Serrano is not fragile. She is as tough as she is tenacious. Her free throw gives VVC a 2-point lead, 23-21. 9 of Hdsr Marin's 13 points this game come in the first half. 5 of those 13 points will come from the free throw line. Coach Troy Hall calls on Viviana Rojas to come on and give Destiny Marin a breather, and the sophomore version of VVC's Killer V's gives the offense another instant boost with the basket from outside. It is 25-21 at the half. The Lady Rams' start of the third quarter would have been very sluggish were it not for Kendall Clark Davis taking her turn at being Lady Ram of the moment. The 5'10" sophomore from Riverside Prep and Coach Troy Hall's first recruit when he became head coach 2 years ago. You will see her score a quick 6. But I am also showing her spirited play on defense that helps turn momentum back in favor of VBC on so many occasions this game. This fast break basket on the Aliyadina Ahmad assist gives the Lady Rams an 8-point lead, 29-21, as the Lady Rams hold San Bernardino Valley scoreless the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. 30-21 on the Destiny Marin free throw 4 minutes in. Still no second half points for the Lady Wolverines. When San Bernardino Valley does respond with an 8-2 run, Aliyadina Ahmad retaliates, and it is 34-29 VBC. Re-enter Viviana Rojas, who hits 2 in a row once more. She finishes with 13, 6 the first half, 7 the second half. The second of these, one of only 3 threes for VBC this game, gives the Lady Rams a 10-point lead, 39-29. Destiny Marin from beyond the arc, 42-32. Assists leader A.J. Burley on the breakaway pulls her defender out on her and hits one of the freshman killer V's, Val Limon. 4 assists to go with 5 steals this game for A.J. Burley. It's 44-38 to start the fourth quarter. Kendall Clark Davis catch and quick release. Lady Rams by 8. Aliyadina Ahmad from out, 48-42. 9 this night for the 5'8" sophomore from Corona. Good cause to celebrate Aliyadina Ahmad's second straight. VBC is at 50 points, and they hold opponents under 50 points a game on average. The next points should give them enough for the win, but this is not an average game, and VBC will need more to win. There's still 7 minutes to play. San Bernardino Valley closes within 5. Typical defense and run-the-court action next. Gabby Martinez runs down the rebound to Val Limon, whose quick pass assist to Akia Lacey gives the Lady Rams their final field goal of the game and a 7-point lead, 52-45. Still 4 minutes to go. It will be Akia Lacey scoring the next 2 VBC points, this time from the free throw line. The 5'10" freshman from Denison, Texas, puts the Lady Rams up by 9, 54-45, 3.5 minutes on the clock. But Lady Rams' shots don't fall. Unforced turnovers are committed. The Lady Wolverines hit their free throws and Lady Rams miss theirs. And not so suddenly, the visitors are within 5 with 2 minutes still to play. Now, free throws become huge. Kendall Clark Davis hits this one. VBC up by 4, 55-51. A Lady Wolverine free throw pulls the visitors within 3. The Lady Rams need a stop, and the defense does its job. It will be Jasmine Burley jumping the passing route and knocking it down. Aliyadina Ahmad picks it up and brings it up court. VBC will call timeout when they are into the attacking zone. The Rams had led with 3 minutes to play in the game they wound up losing to the Lady Wolverines in San Bernardino 4 weeks ago. Is the pressure getting to them here and now? San Bernardino Valley rebounds the missed free throw. A 3-pointer now will tie the score. It spins out. Aliyadina Ahmad rebounds and is fouled. Aliyadina Ahmad hits the free throw and exclaims, "We did it," as time runs out.
Oh, it feels great. We finally, the hard work is paying off. Definitely, that's how we feel.
The Lady Rams do not play their best game of the year in this very important game, and this illustrates a paramount point. This team can win a close game even when not playing to their best. The VBC ladies do because of their depth of talent. More than one player steps up at a crucial time and makes a game-changing impact.
You come in and you hit some critical baskets. What does that tell us about this team?
I feel like we came as a team and different players stepped up, and it was sophomore night. You know, I had to turn up and shoot some shots that I had to so I could help the team.
Ali, did you feel at certain points in the game that you had to come in and pick up the slack?
Definitely. You know, as a team, we wanted to come in and put them in early. You know, sometimes it didn't happen, but as a team, we had to, you know, pick up each other. If one person isn't scoring, we have so much depth in the team that another person can step up. So that's definitely what we did, and I did today.
VBC's 16 wins, the most for a women's basketball team in 25 years since the 1996 league championship team. And they are not done quite yet. A victory in their regular season finale at Chaffee, a team they beat by 15 points earlier, should qualify them for the program's first playoff berth this century. 4 different Victor Valley College Rams take turns scoring in spurts in VBC's road win at Barstow Community College. Anthony Cortez hitting threes, Kendall Williams off the bench, Jamal Abdullah early in the second half, Keontae Reese a game-high 21, while Eric Figueroa joins them scoring in double figures in the Rams' 95-81 win over the Vikings. Keontae Reese follows his shot and scores the first points of the game. The 6'4" sophomore is from the Antelope Valley. After Eric Figueroa makes a free throw, he comes down next time and scores underneath to make it 5-0 VBC. The Vikings respond with 8 unanswered points. Jamal Abdullah, Video Sports, flashes back. The 6-foot freshman from New Jersey has VBC within 1, 8-7. Former Silverado Hawk Trayvon Rome makes it 4 different Rams with baskets in the first 4 minutes, and VBC regains the lead 9-8 before the Vikings go on an 8-0 run. Watch Eric Figueroa, the Rams' crown prince of perseverance, staying with it under the glass to pull VBC within 2, 16-14. Bert Carter ties the score on the assist from Eric Figueroa, 16 all on the basket by the 6'3" Palmdale freshman. Eric Figueroa, one of his team-high 10 rebounds to Trayvon Rome, the 5'10" sophomore, drills the 3, and the Rams are up by 3, 19-16. We are exactly at the midway point of the first half. That the first of a flurry of VBC threes. Anthony Cortez hits 2 in a row, this the second. Keontae Reese dishes off a team-high 5 assists, in addition to leading his team in scoring, this assist to Kendall Williams. Trayvon Rome saves it to Kendall Williams, who scores 10 on 5 of 7 from the floor. Keontae Reese scores his game-high 21 points on 10 of 15 from the floor. Second time this season, Keontae Reese has scored 21. Keontae Reese on the assist from Malik Grant. Rams up 40-29 with 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. The Vikings rally, pulling back within 5, making these Jarrell Jones free throws important in terms of momentum. The Rams take a 7-point lead into the locker room at the half. Well, 8 different Rams score in the first half. One of them was not Jamal Abdullah, one of the team's 2 top scorers on the year. That changes in a hurry the second half. The 6'3" sophomore from Oakland scores 6 of VBC's first 8 points after the intermission. Jamal Abdullah enters the game averaging 12 points a game, same as Eric Figueroa. Jamal Abdullah goes on to score 12 this night. Malik Grant, he of late-in-the-game scoring heroics in VBC's last 2 victories, enters the scoring column in the second half. Keontae Reese gives the Rams their biggest lead to this point, 16 points, 8 minutes into the second half. Anthony Cortez resumes his long-range assault.
Describe your role coming off the bench.
My role is just to be a hustle player on and off the court, and if we slack, just keep bringing energy, and then also get a couple threes up there.
Yeah, does it make any difference whether you make or miss your first one, or do you just keep that confidence?
Nah, the best shot's the next shot. That's it.
This artistic and athletic move by Keontae Reese puts VBC up 74-56 with 9 minutes still to play. Malik Grant demonstrates his ambidexterity, scoring with the left hand. Bert Carter is 2 of 3 from the floor this game, scoring on the offensive rebound. The victory moves Coach Rick Thomas and his Rams to 8-6 in conference play and keeps Barstow College winless in the Inland Empire Athletic Conference.
The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs.
Victor Valley College runs through Barstow for their 15th win of the year. 4 Lady Rams score in double figures, led by Destiny Marin with 18. Aliyah Dean Ahmad and Akia Lacey score 14 apiece. Veronica Ruiz adds 10 in the 81-44 victory over the Lady Vikings. Aliyah Dean Ahmad hits from outside at the outset as VVC jumps out to an early lead. This Aliyah Dean Ahmad 3 puts the Lady Rams up 8-1 3 minutes in. Coach Troy Hall's Lady Rams defense is ranked among the best in the state, holding opponents to under 50 points per game. Akia Lacey the takeaway to A.J. Burley to Aliyah Dean Ahmad, and it is 11-1. 10 of Aliyah Dean Ahmad's 14 come in the first half. Gabby Martinez with the steal here. VVC's 15 steals per game, 8th best in the state. Gabby Martinez shoots the assist to Aliyah Dean Ahmad, who drills another 3. Daisy Ayala comes off the bench and hits the first shot she takes. Gabby Martinez the assist. Daisy Ayala, a 5'10 freshman out of Sultana. When the Lady Vikings pull within 3, Destiny Marin hits the 3 that puts the visiting Lady Rams back up by 6, 15-9. Destiny Marin has found the BCC confines to her liking before. She scored a season-high 21 points in last year's 79-43 win at BCC. Destiny Marin from Aliyah Dean Ahmad, and the Lady Rams lead 23-11 at the end of the first 10 minutes of play. Destiny Marin scores the first points of the second quarter. It's 25-11. 13 of the Serrano sophomores game high 18 in the first half. As a team, VVC runs the court as well as any team in the conference. Destiny Marin, the assist to 5'11 sophomore Kendall Clark Davis. She is out of Riverside Prep. The Lady Rams are a scrappy, aggressive team like football wide receivers, not afraid to run the route across the middle. Akia Lacey to A.J. Burley, out to Veronica Ruiz, who takes it into the paint and scores. Veronica Ruiz, a freshman and former Victor Valley High School Lady Jackrabbit. A little higher degree of difficulty this time, reversing layup, high off the glass, same results. Aliyah Dean Ahmad to Des Marin underneath. The last VVC basket of the first half. The Lady Rams lead is 37-22 entering the third quarter. It is Akia Lacey scoring the first 3 VVC baskets of the second half. This the second one, 41-23. Akia Lacey is out of Denison, Texas. She is a 5'10 freshman. When you run the court, your field goal percentage is high. Akia Lacey is one of 8 Lady Rams shooting over 40% from the floor on the year. Aliyah Dean Ahmad right back at it from the perimeter. The 5'9 sophomore out of Centennial in Corona is averaging 11 points a game. When Veronica Ruiz banks this one in off the glass, the Lady Rams lead is 47-23, 4 minutes into the third quarter. Destiny Marin for 3. VVC up by 25. Season assists leader A.J. Burley to Gabby Martinez in front of the Lady Rams bench. Both Gabby Martinez and A.J. Burley, former Lady Bulldogs out of Oak Hills. Kendall Clark Davis on the breakaway, and VVC leads 57-33 at the end of 3. Gabby Martinez inbounds to A.J. Burley to the top of the key and over to Val Lamone for 3. Val Lamone, 5'9", freshman from Needles. Candace Allen becomes the 10th Lady Ram to score this night. She is a first-year player out of Silverado. Victor Valley College continues to hit from the perimeter, Veronica Ruiz. Then Aliyadeen Ahmad from just inside the three-point line. Then back inside, Veronica Ruiz to Kendall Clark Davis in the paint. The Lady Rams have doubled the score on the Lady Vikings at 70-35 with 5 minutes to play. Gabby Martinez leads the charge into the attacking zone, pulls up, and hits. Aaliyah Ortiz makes it 11 Lady Rams scoring points. VVC now 7-3 in conference play, 15-11 overall.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Iwanzik Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation, reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville.
Griner Buick GMC brings you Victor Valley College basketball highlights. Rams, Lady Rams, Victor Valley College Sports Online Reports, presented by Griner Buick GMC in Victorville. Griner supports Victor Valley College Rams. The task, clear, win, and we are in. We being the Victor Valley College Rams. In postseason play. When? Final conference contest of the year. The challenge, beat first place Chaffee. For the first half of this final home game of the 2015 campaign, Coach Bobby Godinez, Rams played like conference champions. VVC battles the powerful Panthers to a 38-38 deadlock at the half. The Panthers prevail, outscoring the home team 50-40 the second half, but the defeat does not end the season for the Rams. They are selected a wild card entry in the playoffs, capping a second successive winning campaign under the second-year coach, Bobby Godinez. Kamani Lane in the lane, first Rams points, tied 2-2, 90 seconds in. Lane again into the lane, this time kicking it out to James Tonic. Over to Max Barkley in the corner. 5-2 Rams. Four is James Tonic out of Serrano to the Apple Valley graduate Kamani Lane. Back to Tonic, who works off the Adreem Hayes screen and hits the short jumper. 4 minutes in, the Rams' lead is 8-2. (10-4) on the Max Barkley drive and basket with the left hand. Barkley out of rim of the world by way of Vancouver, British Columbia, leading the list of 4 Rams named to the all-conference team. Barkley again, and the Rams' lead is 12-4. 6 minutes in. The Panthers try to halt the Rams' fast-paced break from the starting gate, calling a timeout. The timeout does not break the Rams' rhythm. A.J. Mathis, off the bench earlier, the short jumper, and the Rams lead 14-6. A.J. Mathis, the former Hesperia Scorpion, from just inside the arc, 16-8 Rams. Mathis, 4 for 8 from the field, 11 points on the night. Lance Page, off the bench, the Riverside King product. The Page basket makes it 18-13. The 3 from Kamani Lane. From assists leader Steve Evans, the Rams maintain the 5-point margin, 21-16. The 6'3" Lane, again from beyond the arc. Kamani Lane, the Rams' leading scorer on the season, averaging right at 15 points a game. This night, 14. The lead is 6, 24-18. We are at the midway point in the first half. Stephen Evans, the point guard, enters the scoring column. Evans, who averages just under 13 points a game, 16 this game. This basket breaks a Chafee 8-2 run and a 26-26 tie. It is 28-26 with 5 minutes to play in the half. The Evans energy, exemplary of this, one of the finest halves the Rams play this season. Remember, it's conference leader Chafee they are playing. The Evans tray, 31-27. The Chafee steal and points off turnover. The Panthers ahead for the first time since they led 2-0. It is 32-31, 3 minutes to go before intermission. Rams scoring hardly out of commission. Evans cashes in on a pair from the free throw line. The Rams regain the lead, 33-32. The lead exchanges hands, and Stephen Evans takes scoring matters into his own hands. The three, and the Rams are back on top, 38-36. Curious sequence of events to close out the first half. Evans with the steal. James Tonic leaves it for the slam, but it misfires. A bad omen. Officials halt play to respond to the Chafee coach's complaint that Rams fans in the front row under the Rams basket, mind you, not his team's basket, the Rams fans are disruptive and interfere with his team's play. Oh, really? Well, Rams coach Bobby Godinez does intercede. He asks the rowdy fans to move up a couple of rows, but the Chafee coach remains disgruntled. Was this a strategic tactic to distract the Rams and their coaches, forcing all to focus on something other than execution of the game plan? If so, it worked. The first half ends in a 38-38 tie. The second half is all Chafee. The officials had called a tight game the first half. 10 team fouls, Chafee, 9 Rams. They did miss a call here and there the second half, none to the benefit of the Rams. Chafee scores the first bucket of the second half. The lightning-quick block by shot blocker supreme, Adreem Hayes, lands in the lap of the Chafee player, whose basket breaks the tie. The unflappable Kamani Lane, Mr. Calm and Cool, collects another 2 points, and it's 40-40. Chafee scores twice. Kamani Lane's drive shot pulls VVC back within 2, 44-42. The Panthers score on 3 consecutive threes before the next Rams basket, and that, in essence, is the difference in the ballgame. Chafee ramps up its defensive pressure. By the time Max Barkley connects on the next Victor Valley College field goal, the Panthers had built a 12-point lead. Now it is 54-44, 3 minutes into the second half. Adreem Hayes, the 6'5" Pasadena Muir freshman, on the A.J. Mathis assist. Rams down by 4, 56-52, midway mark of the second half. Chafee rebuilds a 10-point lead, and the teams trade baskets the rest of the way. The final 88-78. The Rams scoring their season average just a notch under 80 points. The Rams season ends with a 5-point loss at East Los Angeles in the first round of the playoffs. Max Barkley will score 31 in his final game as a Ram in that 96-91 setback. Barkley, the lone Ram, named first team All-American Mountain Conference.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle & Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. Iwanzik Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation. Reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers.
and by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. Join us next time when you hear us say,
What time is it, sports fans?
It's time for your High Desert Sports Report!
this is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.